Disney's stock continues to drop. It's now, hanging around $80. That's the lowest it's been in 10 years. And it's sad because if you know this, the Disney stock, I mean, they own Lucas, Marvel, ESPN, and everything that you probably, you love. You love this stuff. So it kind of sucks. And I wonder if they can get back on track to where they were. I mean, this is crazy. Everything's being affected. I don't know. I don't know what you think, D, but I mean, it hasn't been this low in 10 years, which is pretty sad considering that we just had like the craziest year in 2019 for them. So
overall for me, I have been saying this for over a year now. I thought that, and people are going to complain a lot. And
there's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, but there's one primary reason. So if you would allow me, a lot of people are, when it comes to the parks or going to the theater or purchasing Disney Plus are going to cite inflation. I could say maybe that's a reason. That's maybe reason 2A. Reason 1A, for sure, and I've been saying this for a long time, is the direction that Disney has decided to go with its content. I don't want to say the W word, but that's basically what it is. Them deciding to put political ideology ahead of art, and now they're literally paying the price in their stock, which I'll wrap up now, which was with Obi-Wan, I think is when I started saying it.
What's sad is that in the beginning, I was super stoked when I heard they were buying Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, ESPN. I was like, oh, these guys can't do anything wrong. And now I'm at the point where I just want them to sell everything off. Like, I don't even want them to hold Lucasfilm anymore. What's happened to Star Wars, what everyone used to love to go buy? And I mean, I'm a consumer of Star Wars for a long time, man.
Yeah.
I used to buy shirts, hats, man, even the goddamn Fortnite skins. And now I don't even want to I just don't care anymore. I don't know. I just feel like they don't care to please the general audience for what the subject is. Like, I think you need to just get back to the way things are, man. Because Lucasfilm right now is to the point where they've lost so much. I don't see how they get out of that hole. I mean, from Willow to Indiana Jones, I don't think anybody's even watching Ahsoka. They're trying to hype it up. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I think it's
not happening.
And I think it's also telling that Bob Chapek, the former CEO of Disney, when asked what was it like, to be CEO, he said, I believe and I'm paraphrasing, he said basically it was hell. And, I don't know about you, but I think maybe, working on a roof, in the middle of the day is hell, not being the CEO of a Fortune 500 company like Disney. So that just goes to show you that from the top, the leadership, I think that if I was, and this is obviously all alleged, if I was to come up with my own theory of what's going on, I think the company is very split right now. Disney, for me, is a sinking ship with a lot of holes in it, from streaming as a whole, the parks as a whole. At the end of the day, whether you agree or disagree, right? And I'm not somebody that I get into anybody's politics. I've stated many times on this channel, I am very in the middle politically. I have conservative views and I have liberal views, right? With that said, right, parents don't want to go to a theme park and have somebody at the bibbity bobbity boo that is biologically a male dressed in a female dress. They don't want that. And here's the problem. Here's the reality of it. Okay. And again, let me state this. I have nothing against the LGBTQ community, but here's the thing. I saw a statistic that said country has about 330 million United States population. Christians is almost 200 and something million. So here's the problem. Disney, you are pandering to a very small, minute of your customer base. The other customer base,
even if it's more, even if it's more percent, it's still
but they're trying to cater to such a small percentage, a percentage that we care about, that we're not against, then you're ostracizing 90 to 95% of the people that consume your product or service, whether it be Disney, streaming, the parks, the whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on.
Would you say this? Okay, being that you're close to Disney, D, I mean, you have seen yourself that the parks have been a lot less people, and you've been going throughout the whole summer because you're not too far from Disney.
Right.
Now, Now, this is the thing I don't understand, right? You have Bob coming out saying, "Oh, it's because of the heat. It's too hot this summer," or the number 19's numbers are going up, or whatever. But Universal Studios numbers are staying the same, or if not, they're higher. So they're not in a decrease in the park attendance. So I don't understand how he can say that. It's always hot. If you live in Florida, it's always hot. Nothing new.
Yeah,
Or it could just be that the guys from Texas, instead of spending their vacation money going over to what they see happening, because everybody has social media, what they see happening on social media and all that, and how the movies have been doing things. They're just like, you know what? I don't want to go. I don't want to waste my money at that place. I'd rather waste my hard-earned good money somewhere else. I mean, the numbers have dropped to the point where Bob came out and said something. So it's not like anyone's making this stuff up. Like it really happened. So I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So to your point, yes, the Disney parks, and this is now you have to understand something. In the state of Florida, the largest employer is Walt Disney World. Okay, there's 75,000 people that work there. So all the neighbors, all the neighbors, they all work at Disney, right? To some capacity. And they have been telling me the parks have been a lot less empty. Universal is leveraging that because they're already building their third park, which comes out in 2025, Epic Universe.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So besides that, let's think about this for a second, okay? Disney is in a conservative state. Again, I'm not conservative. I'm not left, right? It's in a conservative state, Florida. It's surrounded by conservative states. Texas is a monster state that comes here. Arkansas, Georgia, we go on. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. So what happens?
Yes.
Those are the states that fill the parks during the summer and during any other month, right? So if you ostracize them, if you tell them that they're bad, if every other movie it's the white guy that's the bad guy or the white guy that's just the idiot, right? They're not going to want to consume your product. And then to top it off, you start going for the children. Then you're basically telling people, hey, I don't want you here. Is what you're saying it, but you're not saying it. And yeah, it's not the heat. It's been hot here for 37 years. It's always fucking hot, right? When I was little, I mean, when we used to go to Disney, it was so hot that we would have to go inside and take a rest. Like we
didn't have all the special water bottles or anything.
The little fan that they wear.
We used to sit there for an hour and right in the heat, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney's a company, and there's a lot of rumors going around that Apple's going to buy Disney, and I don't know what that holds. I don't know what Apple will do.
Do you think Disney can make a comeback, or is this going to continue with the bullshit from here on out? I mean, what do you think?
I think Disney can certainly make a comeback, but you have to understand a couple things. Number one, Apple has a market capitalization. For those who don't know what that means, that basically means how much the company is worth. So if you wanted to buy Apple, you have to pay $3 trillion, more or less today. To buy Disney, they have a market cap of $250 billion. So Apple technically could buy Disney 5 times in a row and not even lose sleep. So can they make a comeback? Sure. But,
I mean, if I was Apple, I'll let it drop more. No, let the company continue to fall to the point where it's
good point. Because Apple just came out and said, "Oh, we're not interested in Disney." Yeah, of course you're going to say that because you want the company to keep going down, and then you're going to come and buy it. But either way, that's all alleged, of course. So can they make a comeback? Yes, but they're being Bud Lighted right now, so they have to come out and they have to say, "Hey, listen, we're out of the political game. We're out of that. We're apolitical. We want everybody to come here from every political background and start making their movies the way they're intended to be. Tell the story, tell the art. Don't make it. Don't make Snow White politicized. Don't make Peter Pan like you did politicized. Don't make the parks politicized. Don't make Ahsoka. That the show is so worried about the lady with the green things saying general 50 times in the script that it takes you out of the script, takes you out of the story. You can't sit.
Yeah, you start making fun of it.
And it's crazy that with today's technology, and I'll end with this, today's technology, right, compared to when Lucas made his films, even compared to when he made the early 2001, is so much better. The CGI, everything, right? And those movies are so much better than what we have today. It doesn't make any sense, you know. So yeah, can they come back to answer your original question? Yeah, but everything's got to change. Everything.
I guess that wraps it up for this video real quick. Quick short video. Thank you guys again for all the subs and likes, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, like and subscribe right here.